Your garage door, it's one of the biggest and, let's be honest, most overlooked parts of your home's energy efficiency. The choice you make here can directly hit your comfort and your wallet. So should you upgrade what you've already got, or is it better to just start fresh? Let's figure it out. Okay, let me ask you something. Have you ever had to brace yourself before stepping into a freezing garage? You know that feeling? That bone-chilling cold isn't just uncomfortable. It's a huge sign your garage is actively working against your home's heating system. You know, an expert put it perfectly. He said an uninsulated garage door acts like a giant open window. It's not just a weak spot. It's literally a hole in your home's thermal barrier, letting cold air pour in and all that expensive warm air rush right out. So yeah, this isn't just about comfort. We're talking about a serious energy leak. And just like any leak, it has hidden costs that go way, way beyond a simple draft. And the consequences? They're all over the place. We're talking higher energy bills as your furnace just works overtime, a space that's basically unusable for half the year. Plus, proper insulation also cuts down on noise, protects whatever you're storing from big temperature swings, and even strengthens the door panels, making them way more resistant to dents. So what's the solution? Well, you've really got two clear paths you can take. Let's start by exploring the first one. All right, path number one is the classic DIY approach, retrofitting your existing door with an insulation kit. Now, on the surface, this seems like the most straightforward option, right? But there are some really important trade-offs you have to consider. On the plus side, the upfront cost is much, much lower, and it's a really smart choice if your door is already in good shape. But on the flip side, and this is a big one, the insulation performance just won't be as good as a new door, and there's a very real risk of unbalancing the whole system. For all you hands-on folks out there, the process is definitely manageable, but you have to be precise. You have to thoroughly clean the panels, measure and cut the insulation perfectly, and then make sure you get a solid bond with the adhesive. Every single step needs to be done right for it to actually work. And this right here is the biggest catch with retrofitting. All that new insulation, it adds weight. And that extra load puts a ton of stress on your door springs and opener. If the system isn't adjusted for that, the door can become heavy, sluggish, or even unsafe, and you might have to call a pro to rebalance it anyway. Now, let's talk about the second path, replacing your old door entirely with a new pre-insulated model. This is less of a weekend project and more of a long-term investment in your home. The advantages here are pretty significant. You get superior insulation that's integrated right from the factory. The door, the springs, the hardware, it's all engineered to work together perfectly. That means better durability, a warranty, and a peace of mind of a professional installation. So let's compare them head to head. Retrofitting absolutely wins on upfront cost, but a new door is the clear winner on performance, how long it'll last, and just plain ease of mind. You're really choosing between a good enough fix for now versus a superior long-term solution. But to really understand that performance gap, we need to look at the single most important number in insulation, the R value. It's actually pretty simple. R value just tells you how well something stops heat from passing through it. The higher the number, the more powerful the insulation. It is the key number you should be looking for. And the difference is stark. A typical retrofit kit might get you an R value of around 5 to 8. A new pre-insulated door often starts at an R12 and can go much, much higher. We're talking more than double the insulating performance. It's a huge difference. But hold on. A high R value is only part of the equation. There's another component that can seriously make or break your entire project: the weather stripping. That's right, proper weather stripping, the seals around the edges of your garage door, can boost your insulation's effectiveness by another 15 to 20%. That is a massive gain from a relatively small detail. Think about it. You can have the highest R value in the world, but if there are gaps letting air just whistle through the sides, you're losing the battle. A complete, tight seal is absolutely non-negotiable for maximum efficiency. Okay, we've covered the options, the performance metrics, and the hidden details. Now, let's bring it all together and give you a clear framework to make your final decision. The retrofit path is the right one for you if your budget is the #1 driver and your existing door is structurally sound. If you're okay with a good result and you're actually up for a weekend project, this is a very sensible choice. On the other hand, you should choose to replace if your current door is already on its last legs, or if you're looking for the absolute best performance and energy savings possible. This is the do it once, do it right, long-term investment. Ultimately, the choice comes down to balancing your budget, the condition of your current door, and your long-term goals. So go take a look at your garage door. Is it just a door? Or is it an open window that's costing you money every single day? The right answer can make your home more comfortable, efficient, and valuable.